Welcome back to Living It Away, everybody. From the beloved animated film to the live stage, Shrek the Musical is bringing its message of friendship, acceptance, and being yourself to local audiences. Joining us now are the stars of the show, Andrew Baker, who plays Shrek, and Alana Clayson, who plays Fiona. Good to see both of you. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Great to be here.
So, Shrek starts in a couple of days. Andrew, I'm going to start off with you. What do you think makes Shrek the Musical resonate with audiences, not just in Hawaii, but all over the world and, of course, of all ages?
Yeah, for sure. I think it's one of those musicals that, on top of having a good message and having a lot of heart and there's a lot of emotional resonance in the show. I think it's just funny. I think kids find it funny now. They found it funny when I was a kid.
Yeah. Well, the film itself, I mean, there's some little moments where the adults are like, I gotcha.
Totally.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's nothing harmful, right? It's all harmless and, it's playful fun. But again, the underlining message is of friendship and just being accepted of, who you are. I was gonna say Fiona. A lot of Fiona. I'm gonna bring you into the conversation. Shrek and Fiona both spend a lot of time, hiding themselves in the story. What have you discovered about your character as you bring them to life on stage?
Yeah, Fiona, I've come to discover she's extremely strong and resilient, but throughout her whole life, she's been taught to kind of fit this fairy tale princess mold, to be prim and proper and polite and sweet, but she's kind of far from that. She's wild and chaotic.
She's a boss babe.
Yeah, she's fierce. She's got some bite. For sure. And I also have come to notice, playing the character and throughout all this time, the more she interacts with Shrek throughout the whole progression of the show, the more these qualities come out of her, because I feel like both Shrek and Fiona bring out those good parts of each other.
Right.
Yeah.
100%. And piggybacking on the topic of both, Shrek and Fiona, which is obviously the heart of the show, how have the two of you worked together, creatively? Tell us a little bit about, what goes on behind the scenes and rehearsals. Do you guys, take advice from each other? What's that creative direction like?
Yeah, I'd say we work a lot together to make sure that the relationship's there, but I think the heart of it all is that everyone in that cast is friends. I have never seen a cast get along so cohesively, and it's honestly just been a blast backstage. So we bounce off each other all the time, right? We're playing jokes, we're figuring out what the funniest thing is to do, we're trying to make each other laugh, and I think that really comes through on stage.
Yeah.
Totally.
Did you guys know each other before going into this production?
No.
Not at all.
But that's
new friends.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. Well, this is the start of many productions to come for the both of you guys.
Absolutely.
Okay, so Shrek is a musical, everybody, and it's packed with humor, but it also carries some powerful messages, like we said. What do you hope, and Alana, I'm going to start off with you, and Andrew, I would love for you to piggyback on this. What do you hope that audience members of all ages take away from this production?
In the song Freak Flag, there's this really important quote. It's, "What makes us special makes us strong." It's arguably kind of the driving point of the whole story.
Right.
And so I think audiences should take away, it should be a reminder that you should never have to change who you are. Don't be ashamed of yourself, and you shouldn't ever change to deserve love or acceptance, and whether that be with friends or family members, a significant other, society. Be who you are, and the right people will stay and love you unconditionally. And I think that's a good reminder, not only for the audience, but also for all of us performing it too.
Well said. No, 100%. Andrew, I would love for you to piggyback on that as well.
Yeah, for sure. And to bounce off of that, I think there's an underlying message of appreciating the things that you do that are special. There's a bit in the show, not to spoil it too much, where Shrek talks about all the things he wishes he could do and the person he wishes he could be. And the irony underlining that is he's done a lot of those things already, and he kind of can't see, oh, I've already become this person I want to be. And it's about learning to appreciate who you are, despite whatever you think about yourself.
Yeah, well said. And congratulations to the both of you guys. We can't wait to watch you on stage at the Manoa Valley Theatre, which, by the way, Andrew, let's tell everybody, when does the run kick off and when does it end?
Absolutely. The run kicks off this Thursday, the 25th, and we're running through July 12th. Okay. So we got about 3 weeks to see it.
Great. And you guys can learn more information, including get your tickets at manoavalleytheatre.com. We want to thank, on behalf of everybody here at KHON, Alana and Andrew for coming on to Living 808. We appreciate your time. And again, congratulations on all your success.
Thanks so much.
Thanks, you guys.
Appreciate it.
More information on our website, khon2.com.